Certainly looks fairly waterproof, which you would have needed over the weekend with Storm Dara.
Absolutely, yeah, very much so. So, I mean, I sit on the fence on that one, shall we just say. Yeah, Storm Dara, I'm not going to make light of it for an awful lot of people across much of Wales. It's been a horrible weekend, so I hope you are OK out there. The good news is that Storm Dara has gone. It is now disappeared. It's dim and distant memory. And high pressure has developed instead. Now, what this is what we call a blocking high pressure. As we run it through, it's an anticyclonic gloom. That's the posh name. But it basically means that this high pressure just blocks everything. So the weather you've got at the moment, dull, grey and gloomy, is the weather you are going to have for the next few days. There's absolutely no sign of any change, which I know, and I'm sure for many of us, is actually very good news. A period of relative calm ahead. So it's not the brightest of forecasts. It's certainly not the most exciting of forecasts, but I think pretty much the whole of Wales at this point will be going, yes.
I think we will take it after the last few days, won't we? Thank you very much.
Well, all is calm, thankfully, out there at the moment. A little bit of a breeze into the overnight period, but actually this will drop back to a dry night. The cloud will come and go. Temperatures hovering at around 4 or 5 degrees. We should escape a frost, but I wouldn't rule it out. Perhaps more sheltered rural spots where the temperatures could drop perhaps a degree or two lower, but generally a frost-free night. Just a little bit too much movement in the air. Sets us up though for quite a decent start to tomorrow morning. A dry start to the day. Again, just a little bit of a breeze, but nothing too troublesome. And perhaps because of that breeze, slightly more in the way of blue sky than we've seen out there today. Hardly any for much of Wales. There is a little bit more of a chance of a spot of sunshine out there, but the temperatures, like today, struggling under the gloomy skies further inland, 5s and 6s. If you do catch some sunshine, the dizzy heights of 6 or 7 degrees, so slightly below the average for the time of year, certainly feeling the chill. So temperatures will drop away through Tuesday night and into Wednesday. It is very much a case of more of the same. The blocking high just keeps the same weather going. So the weather you've got now is the weather you will continue to have over the next few days. And you can see these temperatures really struggling, 5s and 6s, maybe a 7 at best. As I said, a few degrees below the average for the time of year. And the blocking area of high pressure just stubbornly persists. It is good news. It is a calm and quiet weather story to tell, but actually a very dull weather story to tell. And you can see there is very little in terms of change by the time we get to the end of the week too. Maybe just the odd sliver of sunshine, but I think the general rule is it's going to be in rather short supply. Temperatures by day topping out at around 6 or 7 by night, getting just that little bit cooler by the time we get to the end of the week with the return of those overnight frosts.